I'm a little bit nervous to go back and land. Welcome to the cockpit here in 46203. We're flying a Cessna 172 today. Gonna be doing a local solo flight, so just you and me today. We're gonna be sticking around the local area. Alright, so right now we're gonna be doing our run up. So we're gonna apply the brakes, seat belts are on and secure, cabin doors are locked. Okay. Elevator trim is set for takeoff. Flight controls. Looks like we are free and correct. Everything's looking good. Flight instruments. Oil pressure is looking good. Full tanks. Let's change. We've got our, let's see. A little bit to the left. Alright. 4 south. Altimeter is set. Alright, fuel selector is both. Mixture is rich. Throttle up to 17. Drop left mag. Pretty solid drop there. Good. It's a good thing. I'm gonna drop right. Okay, back to both. Looks like that's running well. And we just had the 100-hour inspection on this plane, so everything's looking good there. Alright, so for the next one, carpet, pulling that on. Suction gauge, looking good. Ammeter, looks like we have a positive click there. Engine gauges, and yes, they are all still looking green. Everything is good. Double checking. Throttle back to idle. Carb heat set to cold. Throttle up to 1000 RPM. Throttle friction lock is set. Radio and avionics are both set. Got Bremerton traffic and Bremerton AWOS. Transponder is set to 1200. And time off time, it is 11:48 a.m. And we're still recording, so that's awesome. So I'm taking a look right here, just seeing how many people we have in the pattern. Looks like we have a few people. Permanent traffic tag 46203 departing runway 20 Bremerton. Final looks clear. And then we are gonna do a short field takeoff. So we're gonna basically just come to a full stop, apply brakes, go full throttle, release brakes, and yeah, take off. Full throttle. Release. And we rotate. Alright, so now we are climbing, gonna pitch for VY, which is 85 miles per hour. You guys can see it here, it's at 85 right now. Bremerton traffic tag 203, turning final from runway 20 Bremerton. Alright, so we're gonna put down another notch of flaps here. It looks like I'm still pretty high, so I'm gonna throttle back. I've got 30 degrees of flaps in. Looks like my nose is down. I'm trying to pitch for 75 miles per hour, which is the landing speed with landing configuration. So it looks like I'm at 70. A little bit of a crosswind. So I'm slipping, looks like we lost some altitude there. Still pretty high. Alright, now we're getting to the glide slope. My hands are sweaty. Okay. bit of a heavy landing there. We were coming in too low, so I didn't flare enough at the end. Okay, flaps are up, car P in, throttle full, and we rotate. So I'm gonna wait just a few seconds to start my base turn, or my final turn. Bremerton traffic scout 203 turning final for runway 20 Bremerton. And now we're on final, another 10 degrees of flaps. And we are catching that glide slope. It's a little bit bumpy today, it's kind of making me sick. So like I said, remember we're pitching for 75. I don't know if you guys can see it, but those lights over there, we're looking at 1 red, 3 yellow, which means I'm a little bit too high. By the time we reach and slow down a little bit more, we should be oh, there it is, 2 red, which means we're on the glide slope. So we're coming in, we're on the glide slope now, 2 red, 2 white, which means we're perfectly level. A little bit high now. It just depends on where the wind decides to push us. I'm going to slowly walk out my power to idle. Okay, power is idle. Looking at the runway. Coming in. Okay. Alright, I'm flaring. And that was a really nice runway, or a really nice landing. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, isn't it? Crazy that, you know, we can fly planes. Who knew they'd let any Jolly Rancher fly a plane? Not me. No way. Not me, no way. Not now, not ever. No way. I'm a little bit nervous to go back and land. That last landing that I had, although it was very smooth, there was a little bit of a crosswind, and I haven't really dealt with many of those yet, so that's not completely true. Like, I have, like, flown in crosswind before, and landed a little bit, but I don't have anyone to save me now, you know? Like, it's just me on this one. Alright, so we can't slip with full flaps, but we can slip with 30 degrees of flaps. Bremerton traffic sky 203 on final runway 20 Bremerton. I don't know if I already made my radio call or not, but yeah, we're gonna do it again. Alright, aiming for the center marker. Slowly walk our power to idle. Coming down. Alright, and we made touchdown. .34. Oh. Turning down Alpha 4. Alright. And I am clear of the active runway. Almost. So I'm going to make my radio call here. Bremerton traffic sky 203 clear of active runway 20 Bremerton. Alright, so we're going to call it a day here at 12:35.
I'm glad I got to meet you, man. Like, just random chance, someone on the flying shower. So, pleasure meeting you.
Cool, yeah, nice
Good luck
meeting
with
you.
the vlogging. It's awesome. I love to see people doing that. So, that's dope, man.
Thank you.
I'll pass that on to you.